Lindsay, and I'm addicted to cupcakes. I'm not kidding. I was on the bus yesterday talking to my mom on my way home from work, and I got off the bus and I saw a cupcake truck. And I don't know, has anybody seen the cupcake truck? I've heard about it. I followed it on Twitter, and I wasn't sure if it really existed because they're supposed to post on Twitter where they are and stuff like that, and people are supposed to run out with their money and get their cupcakes. I didn't think it really existed because I'd never seen it before. And so I get off the bus, I'm on the phone with my mom, I'm talking to her, I see the little cupcake stand, I hang up on my mother. And I just go right out and and the girl saw the whole thing. She's like, "Did you just hang up on someone?" And I said, "Yes, as a matter of fact, I just hung up on my mother." And she will completely understand because there are 7 varieties of cupcakes. And I needed to focus. It was cold. She got over it. She did understand. I apologized, but she was fine with it. So, has anyone ever seen that television show called I Didn't Know I Was Pregnant? Anyone? Oh my God, it's my favorite show now of all time. It's on the Learning Channel, TLC, which, first of all, I don't really know what I'm learning, but maybe some people shouldn't be having children. There should be a test, but for those of you who have not seen it, I highly recommend that you do. The premise is half of it, the first half is like reenactment, dramatic reenactment, really cheesy. And then the other half is interviews with actual people, the dumbasses who had this happen to them. And it's so great because they try to air, like, I just think, I've never been preggers, but if I was, I don't know, if I started experiencing pickle cravings and cankles and like weird weight gain and movement in my belly, I think I would know that it wasn't any of my internal organs kicking me, that something, I needed to go see a doctor. But none of these broads did that. So then the best part is, like, they have a doctor to add an air of legitimacy that will say, well, technically it's possible that a woman would not know that she was pregnant because pregnancies are different in every woman. And it could happen, if you have your first pregnancy, it could be completely different from the second, but clearly they're not buying it. It's just really messed up. And then the best part, though, my favorite episode, I don't know if you've seen this one, but it was a woman who had really bad back pain and was, also really bad stomach pain when she went to call her chiropractor, because that's what you would do, right? So you go to your chiropractor and he cracks your back and it's not helping. So you call him back and then he tells you, well, you might be backed up. So you get your husband, loving, dutiful husband, to get you a suppository and take care of things. And then finally, not to be too graphic, but in the reenactment, she's like, I've got to push. So she runs to the bathroom thinking it's a bowel movement. And yeah, she sits down, she pushes, she gets up and looks, because wouldn't you? I mean, at that point, doesn't everyone? And so she sees that there's a baby in the toilet. Okay, well, you'd be surprised because I've seen 7 of these so far, and number 8 is scheduled at 9:30 tomorrow morning. Set your DVRs. I'm not kidding. It's at 9:30 tomorrow. My DVR is set. So I was at Thanksgiving with my family in Ohio, and how many of you have ever been to Bob Evans? Anybody? Okay. Are you aware that they cater? Like, you can have a farmhouse feast because, little known fact, you can have it in your company of your own home. It's pretty exciting. That's what we had. And as we were going around the table, we're talking to my cousin, who is a sophomore at a liberal arts school, and he says that he's a music therapist. I'm like, what is a music therapist? What exactly does that do? So I went online, and it turns out they stage musical interventions for people who need to work through some issues. So I was like, okay, I wonder what that's like. All right, so I've brought my little handy-dandy harmonica that I bought at the store today. So this is how I think that music therapy goes down. My parents love my siblings more than I. It's the blues. Just bear with me. My parents didn't hug me enough as a child. I had a baby in a toilet. Thank you, that's my time.